Hello and welcome back to Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails. This week we're going to do a little bit of an experiment. I'd seen a recipe online for a cherry Long Island iced tea. It occurred to me that you could make that with other berries. So what I'm going to do today is try different berries in a Long Island iced tea and see which one comes out best. Join me as we do this experiment together. Hello and welcome to Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails. Today, as we do this experiment, we will use a basic Long Island iced tea recipe, but instead of doing that straight with the cola, we will also muddle in a cherry, a blueberry, a raspberry, and a blackberry. So I have those set up here. And what I'm going to do is the recipe that I show will be for a full drink, but I'm going to make a double batch of the Long Island iced tea basic recipe, split that in 4 so that I get half in each and use half as much of the cherries or other berries. So I tried to eyeball the other berries to be the same volume as the 2 cherries. Of course, what size cherries you have will make a difference, and the ones that I used were good size. I've already pitted them, I've separated them out, so there'll be some breaks in this video, as I don't think you want to watch me go through all the mixing and everything. That will take a little bit of time, so I'll probably break that up a little bit. But we'll go through that now, and the basic recipe for the Long Island iced tea has quite a bit of alcohols in it. So aside from the fruit, there is a ½ ounce each of vodka, gin, tequila, orange juice, lemon juice, lime juice, and I missed light rum is the other one. So I've got those all set out, and we'll mix those up in a double, and then I'll separate those out. So, as we do this, I'll just mix up the alcohols and the juices first, and I'm doing a double recipe, but so it'll be 1 ounce of each for the double, but this is normally just a ½ ounce. So, have the vodka. The gin, and there's a lot of different gins out there. This Chery is one that a lot of people use. I kind of like it. I do like the what is it called? Aviation gin, but that's not a London Dry. That's, I think, considered American gin. So with the London Dry, you get more of that gin flavor, which some people don't like, but we'll use that here. I'm using Plantation, or now it's called Plantaray, for 3-star for the light rum. That's kind of a basic rum. It's not too expensive, or I don't think it's got sugar in this one, but some of the Plantation products do have sugar in it. And then the tequila. This is actually a pretty good one. It's a Tequila Ocho, and they actually happen to have this at Walmart, so I got an okay price there on that. I forgot there's also orange liqueur. That is this keto orange liqueur that I showed how to make on another video. Otherwise, orange liqueur will have a bit of sugar in it. And you could use Cointreau, which is what I would otherwise use, but I've been staying away from that because this tastes pretty close to Cointreau. I made it to be the same, approximately the same proof, so it comes out tasting pretty close to it, and uses artificial sugar, so it's much better for me at least. Then the juices, yes, it's better if you use fresh squeezed, but don't complain. This is what I'm using: is bottled lemon, or lime that is in a. I did. This actually came from a bottle, but I put it in this instead because I'm going to end up trying to make some fresh squeezed because I use a lot more lime juice than lemon, and maybe it'll be worth making some super juice of that. And so for the cola, I would be using the Pepsi Zero or Coke Zero normally. That's what we keep. So we'll mix up the basic recipe and then I'll separate it out. And then we'll do the next part. So I'm going to separate those out into the 4 glasses and then I'll muddle and mix each of the fruits. So those are roughly equal, and we will muddle each fruit, starting with cherry, and then do a quick shake so we don't get too much more melted ice in for the final drink. So as you muddle each fruit, and I won't make you watch me do each one, but just kind of rock back and forth to release all the juice. And when you strain this out into the glass, then try to get the juice off of there. Then you'll have that juice in with the rest of the liquid. So then again, a quick shake so we don't get too much more of the ice. And then strain that. Get rid of the pulp into the glass. And then I'll rinse this out and do each of the other ones. I'll cut this part out so you don't have to watch me doing the dishes. And then we'll try each one and see what we think. Blueberries. There's already some juice in there, so we'll rinse that out. Should have muddled that first, but oh well. It's going to work. Then the raspberries. Then finally the blackberries. So we have all of these ready. You're supposed to top it with soda. Now, normally you'd have a fuller drink and more ice, so you just fill it up, however much it takes to go to the top. The recipe calls for about 2 ounces, so we'll put 1 ounce of soda in each of these. Again, if you're not worried about carbs, use regular soda if you wish. But for those of us who need lower carbs, Pepsi Zero, Coke Zero is what you would want to use. Now we're going to try these and see which one we like best. The cherry's pretty good. Now, again, the soda is normally in just to provide the color for the Long Island iced tea, but you've already got color in there with the fruits, so it changes the color just a little bit. But yeah, cherry with soda, it's got a really good taste. I like cherry soda anyway. The blueberry is better because I like blueberries. Raspberry's pretty good too. And yeah, the blackberry I like too. So they're all really pretty good. I think the blueberry is my favorite, but all of them taste good. I think that you'll enjoy these, so I hope that you will get a hold of some berries, because berries are decent fruit. If you want to have fruit, berries are better for you. They have less carbs, more fiber. You're muddling these, you're taking all the fiber out, but still, this is not that high in carbs for a low carb cocktail. A little bit from the berries, but of course these others I've made my own keto orange liqueur, so that's got basically no carbs. So we're doing pretty good on the carbs here. I hope you'll try this. Check out the recipe. Check out the other information that I'll put in the description. Provide comments, like and subscribe, and do all those things. That's the only way that I can build this community and hopefully get the word out to other people so that they can enjoy these videos, and the information hopefully is useful to people. So definitely like and subscribe, share these with your friends, and provide comments. The comments are very, very useful to me. So thank you, and come back next time for another great low-carb cocktail on Ask Alan About Low Carb Cocktails.